Hi, I'm Janet Gomez, the Director of International Academic Programs and Marketing, and also the Director of International of Education USA Academy. There's something there. And today I'm going to talk about the Education USA Academy at Johns Hopkins University and give you a brief introduction, and then afterwards I would love to hear your questions. And let's get started. So a little bit about Johns Hopkins. It's located in Baltimore, Maryland, where we have a very rich cultural background. This is where the national anthem for the United States was written. We have lots of museums, and the best part is that we're very close to Washington, D.C. We're only 50 minutes away from Washington, D.C. About Johns Hopkins, there's a few fun facts. We're number 10 in terms of the best university in the US by US News and Reports. We are America's first research institution. And another great, so this photo you see here was taken by Johns Hopkins in 1967, which is the first colored photograph of the Earth. We also introduced rubber gloves to surgery in 1889. And as far as summer programs, we've been doing summer programs for over 30 years. And we've been doing the Academy for the last 3 summers. A bit about the Education USA Academy. This year we have 2 options. You can take the Education USA Academy plus College Writing Workshop. And that means in the morning you would take a class where you learn about how to apply to the colleges and universities in the United States. Some SAT tips, workshops with Johns Hopkins University Admissions Office. You get college campus tours. You get to write your personal statement. You get tips on how to succeed as an international student. You find that as an international student, you may have trouble adjusting, or perhaps, kind of getting the culture and familiar with the university system. We'll talk about a little bit about what you can do to adjust. And then finally, when you come, what everyone thinks of the US, you think of the big colleges, Harvard, Yale, Johns Hopkins, but not necessarily always the best for you for your undergraduate level. You'll find that there are more universities out there that have other options to explore that are really ranked, they're high-ranking universities. And it's about picking the right college for you. And then in the afternoon, you get to take a college writing course where you are writing at the undergraduate level, and you learn how to write essays or tips and to improve your research papers and what you would encounter in a normal undergraduate level course as a freshman. That's one option, and you get 2 college credits. The second option, if you're interested in science or medicine, you can take still the Academy prep in the morning. And then in the afternoon, you have a choice of one of these courses, either drug discovery and development, biology, public health, neurobiology, or neurosciences. So in this case, you get both the benefit of a college prep that the Academy offers, plus you get to enjoy and take a course on on the sciences, which, as you know, Johns Hopkins University is we're top ranking in the sciences. And so this gives you an opportunity to really be in the classroom with Hopkins students, with professors, and see what it's like to be at Johns Hopkins University. But not everything is academics. We have also fun and cultural activities. Weeknights, you'll have activity in the dorms that include pizza party, barbecue, a talent show, cultural events, and opportunities to meet other people who are also high school age from all over the world. In the weekends, we have different kind of programming, either a tour of Baltimore or Washington, D.C., or historic Annapolis, Maryland, which is on the bay, on the Chesapeake Bay, or to an Orioles game at our very famous stadium, Camden Yards, or also an opportunity maybe to go to Hershey Theme Park in Pennsylvania, which is where Hershey chocolate was created. So what are the requirements? You have to be 15 age or older, an international student, high school student. You could be a native or non-native speaker of advanced English. And you have to show proof of English proficiency. And it has to be either one of these options, either your TOEFL score, your IELTS, or Duolingo English test score. And these are the minimum requirements. If you've been in an English language school for more than 2 years, then you don't need to show proof of proficiency. Just let us know what, your college, your high school name and where the location is, and we'll know also by your high school transcript. So what do you need to apply? How do you apply? So online, if you go to summer.jhu.edu, you'll find an online application. You need 1 letter of recommendation from your teacher, your high school transcript, and proof of English proficiency. And guess what? Applying is free. So you can use our code GOJHUEDMEX19. And I just wanted to let you know that the deadline is May 31st. If you have questions about financial aid, typically we do offer financial aid, but at this time they have all been dispersed. The deadline was in March for financial aid. So if you're thinking of doing the academy this summer or next summer, maybe next summer, if you're looking for financial aid, might be better. If you're set to go for this year, then by all means do it this year. So why come to the Education USA Academy at Johns Hopkins? How do you pick between all the great academies that EdUSA has to offer? Well, we are the only ones that offer college credits, 2 credits in 2 weeks. You get to experience college life in our dorms, on campus, use our world-class facilities. That includes the gym, the library. We'll give you a certificate of completion for your achievement. And most importantly here is you'll receive a Johns Hopkins transcript and a recommendation letter to apply to use for your college application. If you are successful in the program, you complete the program, I personally, the director of the Education USA Academy at Johns Hopkins, will write you a recommendation letter when you go to apply to any university of your choosing. Some highlights are previous students have been accepted to Boston University, New York University, Johns Hopkins, Bennington College, and Stetson University. This is not a guarantee by taking our program that you will be accepted, but we certainly will prepare you to have the best possible chance at admissions at any university in the United States. So, para más información, contacte summer@jhu.edu or me personally, Janet Gomez at janetgo@jhu.edu. Here is our social media accounts. Please follow us. We post almost daily of kind of life at Johns Hopkins. What can you expect? What does the campus look like? Who are the people that go here? What do they study? So great information via social media. And then for more information about the academy, what courses you can take, what the program is like that I've just summarized in this presentation, you can go to summerprograms.jhu.edu/edusa. And like I said, it's free to apply, so just use the code GOJHUEDMEX19. Thank you so much. If you have questions now, I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. And I guess I would add too that I personally teach the program and take the students to the college campuses. I personally got my doctorate at Johns Hopkins University, so I have been here for more than about 9 years. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach me. My contact information is on the slide. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you will consider the Johns Hopkins EduSA Academy. Have a great day.